Hey, parents. Welcome. Pull up a chair. Grab whatever's left of your lukewarm coffee. Let's talk. I'm here for Guiding Traveler. Today, we're diving into a topic that terrifies even seasoned parents. Flying with children. It's that magical experience of being trapped in a metal tube thousands of feet in the air, with tiny humans who have the attention span of a goldfish and the lung capacity of an opera singer. It can feel like you're preparing for a mission to Mars, not a family vacation. The packing, the planning, the sheer terror of a public meltdown. I get it. I've been there. My kids have turned an airplane aisle into their personal runway, and not in a cute way. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be a complete disaster. Over the years, through trial and a whole lot of error, I've collected tricks that can make the whole ordeal less of an ordeal. We're not aiming for perfection. That's a fantasy. We're aiming for survival, getting from point A to point B with most of our sanity intact. If you're facing an upcoming flight and feel that wave of panic, take a deep breath. You're in the right place. Today I'm sharing 10 genius hacks airlines don't tell you. Real in-the-trenches tips from one parent to another. All right, let's start with the most critical tool in your parental arsenal: snacks. I cannot overstate this. Snacks are not just food, they are currency. They are distraction. They are a peace treaty. When you think you've packed enough snacks, go back and pack more. Then pack a secret, emergency-only stash that nobody knows about. You are the sole gatekeeper of the emergency goldfish. This is a sacred duty. The key is to choose your snacks wisely. Low mess, high interest. Take a while to eat. Think of it as edible entertainment. My go-tos are fruit leather, veggie straws, cheese sticks, pouches of applesauce or yogurt. Packing for a family trip can feel like a high-stakes game of Tetris where you always lose. The secret is not to pack less, but to pack smarter. My life changed the day I discovered packing cubes. These little zippered bags are a revelation. Assign a color to each family member so you know whose stuff is where. Time-lapse, rolling outfit burritos and placing them in cubes. Shirt, pants, socks, underwear. Grab one roll, ready for the day. Now let's talk about the carry-on. This bag is your lifeline on the plane. It needs to be packed with military precision. Wipes, spare, pacifier, tablet, emergency lollipop. I like to use a backpack as my carry-on because it keeps my hands free to hold little hands. Or, catch a falling child. Think about what you'll need in the first 24 hours and keep that in your carry-on. Change of clothes for everyone. Essential medications, toothbrushes, beloved stuffed animal. The airline might lose your checked bag. It happens. But if you have your essentials with you, you can survive until it shows up. Airport security. It's like a surprise pop quiz you can't study for. It's like herding cats through a maze. Before you leave, talk to your kids about what's going to happen. Explain it like a game. We're going to put our toys and our shoes in a special box that goes on a little ride. Dress them strategically. Avoid metal. Skip belts. Avoid complicated shoes. Think slip-on shoes. Sweatpants. Simple layers. Look for a family lane when you arrive. If there is one, use it. Once it's your turn, create an assembly line. One parent is in charge of loading the bins. Shoes, coats, electronics, stroller. While the other guides kids through the metal detector. Give each kid a simple job. Put your backpack in this gray box. If your kid cries or you forget a laptop, it's okay. The people behind you can wait. This is where the real challenge starts, keeping the tiny humans entertained in a pretty confined space. You need a multi-pronged entertainment strategy. Do not rely on just one thing. So get a bag of tricks, a deep, deep bag of tricks. Here's the key. Wrap them. Yes, wrap each one individually. Unwrapping is an activity. Now screens. Before you leave, download everything. Don't trust spotty airplane Wi-Fi. Invest in kid-friendly headphones. This is non-negotiable. A portable charger or power bank is a must. A dead tablet mid-flight is basically the final boss of travel challenges, a parent's worst nightmare. The boarding process, it can feel like a frantic scramble, but with a little strategy, you can make it way smoother. The first question is always, to pre-board or not to pre-board? Here's my two-parent strategy. If you're traveling with a partner, one of you should take advantage of pre-boarding. That person is on setup duty. When you're a parent, you're basically a roadie for a very small, very demanding rock star. First and foremost, a good travel stroller. Get something lightweight that folds up easily, ideally with one hand. Many modern travel strollers are so compact they can even fit in the overhead bin. It's your airport workhorse. Seriously, don't leave home without it. Next up, kid-friendly headphones. They deserve their own moment. Choose volume-limiting headphones to protect little ears. Make sure they're comfortable. A power bank is not a luxury, it's an absolute necessity. You'll use way more battery life than you expect. Taking pictures, playing games, looking up survival tips for flying with a toddler. Delays happen, flights get canceled. It's a frustrating, inevitable part of travel. The most important tool you have in this situation isn't in your bag, it's your mindset. The moment you hear the word delayed, your mission totally changes. Don't just sit miserably at the gate. Go on an airport adventure. Many airports have play areas, so the first thing you should do is look at a terminal map and see if there's one nearby. But hey, if there's no play area, get creative. Go for a train ride on the moving walkways. Find a big window and watch the planes take off and land. This is also when you break out that secret emergency-only snack stash. And, remember to take care of yourself too. If you're traveling with a partner, take shifts. That little break can totally recharge your patient's battery. If you're flying solo, don't be afraid to put on a movie for them and just sit for a moment. The key is to accept the situation and make the best of it. Your kids will follow your lead. If you treat it like an unexpected adventure, they will too. Airplanes are not exactly known for their comfort. The seats are cramped, the air is dry. The temperature can swing from Arctic tundra to tropical rainforest in minutes. So, a really big part of your job is to create a cozy little nest for them in their seat. It all starts with what they wear. A t-shirt, a long-sleeved shirt, or hoodie comfy pants. Avoid anything tight, itchy, or just plain restrictive. I also always pack a pair of cozy socks for everyone in the carry-on. Next, bring a few key comfort items from home. A small, soft blanket, their favorite lovey. For older kids, a travel neck pillow can really help them get comfortable enough to doze off without their head flopping all over the place. And hey, don't forget about hydration. Bring an empty, reusable water bottle for each family member through security. The red-eye flight. It sounds like a good idea in theory. Fly overnight, save a day of vacation, the kids will just sleep the whole way, right? Well, sometimes. You have to create the right conditions and cue their brains that it's time for sleep, even when everything around them is saying the opposite. After the meal service, start your bedtime wind-down routine. Change them into their pajamas in the airplane lavatory. Brush their teeth. Bring their sleep essentials from home, their favorite blanket, their specific stuffed animal, the pacifier they can't sleep without. An eye mask can be a total game changer for kids who are sensitive to light. You can even find fun kid-sized ones. Don't stress if they don't fall asleep right away, or if they don't sleep for as long as you'd hoped. And honestly, be realistic with your expectations for the next day. The day after a red-eye is not the day to plan a marathon sightseeing tour. We've spent all this time talking about how to keep the kids happy, comfortable, entertained. But let's talk about you. If you are stressed out, frazzled, on the verge of tears, the whole mission is kind of compromised. So, the most important travel hack of all is to take care of yourself. This is not selfish. It is absolutely essential for a successful trip. The first rule of parent sanity savers is divide and conquer. If you're traveling with a partner, you are a team. Lower your expectations. Lower them again. This won't be a serene, spa-like trip. Your goal is arrival, not perfection. Let go of the perfect parent idea. Find the humor in the chaos. These absurd moments become the stories you tell. Take a mental picture. Take a real picture. Someday it will be funny. Try to find the funny now. It's the ultimate survival tool. And just like that, you've landed. You made it. We covered a lot today. The strategic art of snack packing, the zen of surviving a delay. I hope these tips make you feel a little more prepared and a lot less terrified for your next family adventure. Remember, the goal isn't a perfect flight. It's a survivable one. It's about creating memories, and sometimes the most chaotic moments make for the best stories later on. You're giving your kids the incredible gift of seeing the world, and that is worth a few in-flight meltdowns. You've got this. Now, I want to hear from you. You are the experts in your own families. I know you have some genius hacks of your own. What are your go-to travel tricks? What's the one thing you never fly without? Head down to the comments and share your wisdom. The more we share, the more we can help each other navigate this wild journey of parenthood. Let's build a community of travel-savvy parents right here. Your tip might just be the one that saves another parent's sanity on their next trip. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on behalf of Guiding Traveler. It's been a blast. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We have so much more parent-to-parent travel advice coming your way. Until next time, happy travels, and may your flights be short and your children be sleepy. Bye.